Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Good morning. Thank you all so much for your thoughts and prayers, for my wounds healing, and for Silas recovering from having his leg amputated. And, I'm going to have to get permission from him, but I got a video he sent me just hours after his surgery to remove his lower leg. He's sitting in bed, all smiles, and then waves his stump, which is completely bandaged up and encased up in the air like a helicopter. So he's got a positive outlook, and if anyone can beat what he's going through, he can do it. We're just heading over to Goose Island, and sorry about the flickers. We're going right into the sun. We won't be in a little bit. I love Goose Island State Park. It's right here in Rockport. It's on the Lamar Peninsula. Rockport, the actual city, is on the Live Oak Peninsula. So when we come across the causeway there, we're going from one peninsula to the other peninsula. I believe this park was built from 1931 to 1935, and it was land donated from private owners. They brought in the Civilian Conservation Corps, and they developed the park, like I said, in the 30s, and built all the buildings and the roadways. The park is also known for the big tree, which we just talked about the last video. A massive coastal live oak estimated to be over 1,000 years old, but they're not sure, to be honest. And since we're in Rockport, you can see on the left there's a tree in the middle of the road. Yeah, the Civilian Conservation Corps, which I think is awesome. I love going to parks done by the CCC. Was built here in 1934 and 1935. They built drainage systems, buildings, like the old concession building, they call it here, and improved the roads. The park is renowned for its big tree, a state champion coastal live oak. Named in 1969, this ancient tree is the largest in the nation, with a circumference of 35 feet, a crown spread of 90 feet, and a height of 44 feet. So I wonder what they mean by largest in the nation. Is that the largest live oak in the nation? It could be. The big tree survived even the Civil War, when the town itself of Lamar was bombarded by the Union Navy. Just keeping an eye out on everything. Ever since, well, see, you never know what the guy in front of you is going to do. Someone didn't want to pay the $5 a day. We actually have a Texas State Park pass, excuse me, which will allow us to go in and out of the park as often as we want to with no additional charge. I think it was $75 a year, and I get my money out of that the first few weeks. Oh, it's our friend with all the leg tattoos. Let me try not to harass her today. 1, 2, 3, 14 fishing poles. Someone's going to be busy. I guess they're not going to the pier.
How are you?
Good. How are you today?
I didn't bring my 14 fishing poles.
Yeah.
I only brought one. I feel
know.
inadequate today.
Yeah.
A day pass for Dennis Kelley.
Okay.
Thank
got
you.
it in the system already?
Yes, ma'am.
I like to use the Texas State Park Pass application on my phone, and you can reserve your passes online for full camping or just for day passes, and that way it's ready when you get here. I just did it about 10 minutes ago, so they probably don't have it printed out yet. Check out the wind shifts on that flag. Winds are 22 miles an hour right now with gusts up to 30. So I think the gusts are blowing one way and the wind's blowing another, but those flags are zooming all over the place. I was going to write a review online about my motel, but I had reservations. I like that little crown down there. We're going to drive through that opening in a minute. Here she comes with our pass. Everyone act normal.
Here you go, Mr. Kelley.
Thank you, ma'am.
You have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you.
She is really nice. Matter of fact, most of the park rangers are really nice. You might catch one that's just having an average day and be normal, not super friendly. I've only had one that I would say was just rude. And I forget if it was, there's 2 state parks that are right next to each other. And it was right when COVID was going on. Their website wasn't working, and I couldn't book online, and she was very upset that I showed up and expected to enter a Texas state park. So in that video I said something to the effect of, today I saw 6 deer, 2 armadillos, 1 squirrel, and that old crow at the front gate. Don't mess with me. I have a YouTube channel. It's a gorgeous day, guys. Here's the CCC building up here. Most people come here, a lot of people come here for bird watching, and a lot of people come here for the fishing, because you get a choice between this wooded area and open water right on Aransas Bay. But this is one of the CCC buildings that was built here in the late 30s. And I really wish they would redo this and make it more of a museum or something that you could go into and be part. I think they just use it for storage right now, as far as I know. They could be using it for a lot of different things. There's a good amount of wildlife here. Some days we see a lot of white-tailed deer. Squirrels. I've seen occasionally cottontail rabbits here, raccoons, foxes, armadillos. I don't have very good luck spotting armadillos. Matter of fact, I've probably seen less than 8 in the wild since I moved to Texas, and 4 of those were at the same time. I was up in Rockport State Park, and there were 4 baby armadillos that didn't care that I was right next to them filming for my YouTube channel. They also say there's 300 varieties of birds that come through the park every year. I wouldn't be surprised if it was even higher than that, because Rockport County Hagar Sanctuary says over 500 types of birds come through there, and that's just a few miles away. So we will have to see. I thought we'd just go down to the maybe we'll go down to the pier this time and see what's going on. It's been a pretty nice day, and sometimes you just got to get out and go for a ride. I'd like to get some more information about the history of this park. I bought it twice and I've given it away. In most of the gift shops at Texas State Parks, there's a little booklet about the Civilian Conservation Corps, and it tells you its involvement in every Texas state park. So I think that's pretty cool. Very interesting program. It was a work program. They also had a lot to do with the nearby Aransas National Wildlife Refuge. I haven't been over there in a while. You got to get there early or late in the evening to really see all the animals moving. And I've been dealing with my own medical issues, and it's just it's hard to get around right now. Everything gonna be all right this morning. Oh yeah. would like to say this morning, my instant coffee, which I still have a good supply left, I have Taster's Choice and Folgers. Somewhere in there, I have a brand called Death Wish Coffee Company, dark roast, and I haven't had one of them in 4 or 5 months, and I had one this morning, and yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking having the hotel and the hot water and the air conditioning and being able to lay on my hips. So I'm going to check the budget and see what we can do about next week. My main concern right now is I have helped Silas and his wife with just little expenses because she's missing some work to be with him, and he's obviously not working with getting his leg amputated, and just trying to help them out a little bit when I can, because they both do a lot for me, and I feel I've done a lot for them, and that's what friends do. So yeah, do a little quick turnaround here, guys. But the weekend's coming up. I'll be back in my truck this weekend, and then I kind of need to look at a couple things. Some friends have suggested some possibilities, and I'm going to be looking into that. And when I know something for sure, I will let you guys know. But good things are coming, guys. Good things are coming. Kind of stuck here in Rockport because of my medical issues right now, and it's a pretty good place to be stuck. I'll try to get over to Port Aransas and spend a day. I just don't want to spend a day in the truck sitting there driving around filming, you know. Right now I just need to get these wounds taken care of, and I think I'm going to do that, really. And I want to get my wounds taken care of so I can start doing physical therapy again and work on that. We haven't done physical therapy. They don't want me leaking on stuff. I don't want to leak on stuff. Thanks for watching, guys.